There are so many reasons why I got into teaching.
One of the best things is the light bulb moment.
When you see a pupil suddenly understand something, that's really, really special.
Every child is so full of potential, and the thing that makes me proudest to be a teacher is seeing them realise what they are capable of.
I don't think any other job can give you the same satisfaction.
That's why I chose to teach.
You could get £26,000 tax-free to train. Search Applied to Teach. Selected subjects only, subject to eligibility.
Gamertag Radio presents E3 2017 coverage. Hosts Danny Pena, Paris Lilly, and Peter Toledo are direct from the convention center floor.
Here we go.
All right, this is Peter with Gamertag Radio. I am here at E3 2017, and I'm here with Daniel Dunn, the vehicle artist from Dovetail. And we've had a pretty interesting walk over here at E3 and having a good time. How about yourself?
Yeah, it's a fantastic opportunity to be here.
All right, so tell me a little bit about the game we're talking about.
Well, the game we're talking about is Dovetail Games' Flight Sim World. It's Dovetail's real foray into bringing flight simulation back into mainstream gaming.
Okay, so when we're talking flight sim world, is it legitimately as if you were sitting in the cockpit of, as we were talking earlier, like a Tornado F2 or F-16 or what have you?
Well, we've not got any tornadoes in there, unfortunately, but we're a GA-focused sim. What that is grassroots aviation. So we've got a 7 aircraft, sort of things that you could go to your local flying club and see, and you can put yourself in the cockpit of these beasts anywhere in the world, any airport you know, or even airports you don't know, and fly.
Wow, so like I could fly into Miami International if I was flying out of Miami, or maybe like a small airstrip in Sheffield.
Yeah, you could go anywhere. There are even airfields in Sheffield, but anywhere in the world.
So are we talking full like USB controller enabled?
Yeah, we're here partnered with Thrustmaster, and we're demoing a complete cockpit solution there with throttles and sticks, pedals. Yeah, it's all the real deal.
Awesome. So tell me more about the game. Is it just simple, flight exploration throughout the country, or is there like a specific missions that you're in part of?
We've got a selection of missions and lessons, so really it's tailored to, even if you know nothing about aviation or flying, we've got a complete set of missions that emulate the real world so that you can follow through until you get your light aircraft pilot's license.
So I'm going to go back about 8 or 9 years ago. I actually went to the Air and Sea Museum in San Diego, and actually had an opportunity for me and my son to sit down and do flight simulation training there. So what you just said, I could legitimately take this, go through the run of courses and essentially be able to fly an airplane?
You could fly an airplane in Flight Sim World. I don't know if I can legally say you could do it in the real world, but we've tried to really capture that essence of flying and emulate the real world as much as possible.
Well, so we're talking tail, rudder, pitch, yaw, the whole nine.
Oh, pitch and yaw, everything. Yeah, really cool flight dynamics actually.
Interesting. So, if people wanted more information on not just Thrustmaster, but Dovetail Games and Flight Sim World, where can they go?
They can find us on Steam. We're in early access now. We have been for about a month. That's just go on Steam and look for Flight Sim World, or there's the Dovetail Games website, which has much more info about everything we do.
All right. Thank you very much, Daniel. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
This episode of Gamertag Radio is brought to you by Western Digital. For a limited time, Gamertag Radio listeners can get 20% off WD SSDs with the coupon code WDGTR. Find out more at WD.com/GTR. With Western Digital, you're now able to get solid-state drives and hard drives to fit your unique needs. When you get the superior performance of a WD solid-state drive to your PC, you get blazing read speeds so you can boot your system quickly or load games and other applications in a snap. Combined with a reliable Western Digital hard drive, you get up to 6 terabytes of storage to keep your games library, direct feed video, podcasts, and more, all in a single place.
Yeah, they sent you a couple samples, right, of this. So how's it been your experience so far?
They sent me a Western Digital Blue, I want to say it was a 500 gig solid state drive, and a 4 terabyte hybrid solid state drive, or a hybrid solid state disk drive. So in my experience, I've always done a combination, because you take advantage of the performance of a solid state drive within your computer, and then you take advantage of the additional capacity that the solid state hybrid drives can give you, along with with a larger cache package inside of the solid state hybrid drive. So it's something I've always taken advantage of, and I highly recommend that our listeners do so as well.
Take advantage. Mention the site.
Absolutely. WD.com or WDC.com/GTR, and just use the promo code WDGTR to get your 20% off.